In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this all new Origami Easter egg flicker. And this is how it flies. Ooh! Alright, want to learn how to fold it? Ready, set, here goes. And what's also cool about the Easter egg flicker is that if you turn it over, the Easter egg disappears. But then, when you shine a light from behind, here it helps kind of turn the lights off and do it. If you shine the light from behind, it reappears just like that. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to fold it. Here we go. So this Easter egg flicker, I used a 6-inch square of kami, but to make it easier to follow, I'm going to show you how to fold it from a 10-inch square instead. So it'll be more like a frisbee, because there's a couple tiny folds involved with this model. So let's begin with the colored side up. So this will be a blue egg on a white flicker, and fold in half diagonally in both directions. Unfold, and fold the 4 corners to the center, so it's blitzing. Okay, unfold. And now fold this corner to the nearest intersection. And then fold up. And repeat 3 more times. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a diagonal fold from this point to this point, and from this point to this point, just so we have an intersection. And this is just only on this first square, so we can just pinch it like this in between the 2 corners. And this doesn't need to be sharp; just make it light like that, just enough so you can see it. And now from here to there. There you go. And I'll draw the intersection in so you can see it better. There you go. Now take this corner and fold it to that cross. And this is the bottom of the Easter egg, by the way. Alright, and now take this corner and we're going to fold it down in between these 2 points. Or if you like, you can rotate it and fold it up, whatever's easiest for you. Okay, unfold that. And now what we're going to do is, zoom back in for this, sorry about that. We're going to open here and squash, and same here too. This is kind of a tricky step. Okay, now comes the tricky part. Just to make it easier, let's just kind of curl these flaps a little bit. And we're going to tuck them into these 2 pockets. So this left flap goes into this pocket, and this right one goes into this pocket. So this is kind of like a little game where you have to try and get them both in there. You can hold one in place like this, and then try and get the other one in there too. There you go. That was actually fairly easy out of 10-inch paper. But if you're using like a 6-inch square or something, if it's really tiny, then that's pretty challenging. Okay, that's why I'm using a 10-inch square, because it's easier to see on camera. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing on the top, but we're not going to do that quite yet. So we're going to take this flap and fold it on this point, and we want this corner to touch this edge. Or, also, this point should actually touch that crease. and repeat on this side. So we're folding on this corner, and this point should touch this edge. Or it should be touching this crease. I don't really think it matters. Okay, and see we have the Easter egg taking shape. And now for the top of the egg, we want this to be smaller than this edge. So remember when you folded that flap up to that intersection point we did before? This one you want to fold up a little bit less, because it's the top of the egg, and you know how eggs are. Alright, so about like that. Good, that's to taste. And then the same thing, fold down in between these 2 points. It's just like we did before with the bottom of the egg. But it's a little bit more challenging because it's smaller. Okay, and now make that little squash fold we did. Like that. And then to make it easier, just curl the flaps a little bit. Now do that tricky step. Insert them into these 2 pockets. Oh god, this is tricky. There you go, hold that one in place and try and stick the other one in there too. There we go. And get there, I got it. And crease that really sharply too. Okay. And now what about these 2 flaps? How are we gonna lock these down? Well, it's actually a lot easier than this. So unfold and reverse fold like this. Open here and inside reverse fold. And then fold the flap over like that. Okay, rotate. And we're gonna take this edge, we're not taking this edge, we're gonna take this edge, the outer edge, and fold it to the crease. Like that. And then fold it up. There you go. And let's repeat on this side. So unfold the flap, and inside reverse fold it. And then fold the flap up like this. And then take the outer edge and fold it to the crease. Crease that nice and sharp. And then fold it down. Okay. And then now, we have the flicker pretty much almost done. We just need to round it. So, if you can actually round this outer part, the white part, to make it look like an egg. So it'll be like an egg inside of an egg. Kind of like what I did with this model. This is actually the one of the rough drafts I did. Yeah, let me see if I can do that. So here's the top of the egg. Uh-oh, looks like that flap came undone. Ah! If it does, just try and get it back in there. There you go. If you really want it to stay, just put a piece of tape on it, but I don't like using tape. Okay, now, turn over and just start rounding it. Oh, actually, you could just go ahead and do it to taste. If you want to do that, go for it. Well, I do have a guide mark for this, so you can take this edge and fold it to this crease. This is only if you want a guide mark. If you want to use the guide mark. And crease sharply. And repeat on this side. Take this edge and fold it to this edge. To the crease. I meant. Okay. And here's another guide mark. Take this corner and fold it to this corner. And same here. Take this corner and fold it to here. Yeah, this is only if you want it to make it look more like an egg. And then fold this flap up just a little bit. About like that. Okay. And let's round these 2 corners off too. These I'm just going to go for it to taste. Alright, and now just flatten everything nicely. And once you did that, there is your Easter egg flicker done. So yeah, I think it's a really cool model. So there it is, and before I show you how it flies, I want to show you something cool about this. This is magical because you turn it over, it disappears, but then when you turn the lights off, and then shine your phone light or whatever behind it, it'll reappear just like that. How cool is that? Okay, now I'll show you how it flies. Here we go. Alright, so to fly this thing, you know the drill. It's just like an ordinary flicker. And I think it'll probably fly best if you use a 6-inch square, like I showed in the intro. But this might fly okay too. I actually never did it out of 10-inch paper before, so this is my first time doing it. But let's see how good this flies. Not too bad. It just landed right on my desk over there. We can do it a couple more times, maybe 2 more times. It seems like it always lands on my desk. Okay, one more time. Watch, I bet it's gonna land on my desk again. Ooh. Alright, so that's from 10-inch paper. So it flies pretty good, but not quite as good, I don't think. Okay, 6-inch paper. Ooh. I'll fly it from over here. Oh. I just hit the camera. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. Okay. And now for a bonus, I'm gonna flick all 3 of these, the 10-inch one and these 2 6-inch ones at the same time. So here we go. So I'm gonna just kind of I'm gonna align the edges on one side and just flick on that. Okay, here we go. This is kind of silly. Okay. Whoa! Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed folding that and enjoy flying it. And make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye-bye.